What's going on, everybody? Today I asked you guys to ask me questions and I would answer them for a video. So on my community tab on my YouTube channel, we have a whole bunch of questions and we're going to answer them right now. The first one by David is, do you plan to move on to other games after Sideswipe? And then I responded, as of right now, I don't plan on moving on completely from Sideswipe. I still managed to get views, and even with the decrease of creators playing it, it basically just means less competition for me. I understand that there are fewer player nows, but there are literally no updates for this game. And as of right now, I don't really plan to move on. But however, if you guys want to see more games, you can definitely let me know down in the comments, and I'd be open to playing normal Rocket League, maybe some other mobile games, whatever you guys want. I'm open to anything. My next question from King is, are you going to start to go live on YouTube? And the answer is probably not. I'm a Twitch partner on Twitch, and I have 25,000 followers over there. And streaming is way different than YouTube. And you might think like, oh, you're getting millions of views on YouTube. That doesn't mean I'm going to get millions of views on a stream. I think I would have more success still streaming on Twitch. I have thought about like cross streaming, but that like makes it so it's weird to read chat. And I don't think that would be good for either Twitch or YouTube. So yeah. The next question is, will you ever make videos of playing ones or solo queuing twos? This kind of a concept is more oriented for a stream type feel. I feel like if I'm just playing ones or solo queuing twos, there's really no purpose. So there's really no beginning and end to the video. So I've made like clip compilations and like highlights of my stream of me solo queuing twos or just playing ones. So you can see the best parts. But I don't really feel like me just playing ones or solo queuing twos with like a longer format would do that well on my channel. I could definitely try it out, but that's just how I feel. Because when I'm focusing up and just solely focusing on playing, I'm not really engaging and having like not a conversation, but have like topics to think about. So hopefully that made sense. Will you ever play Rocket League and mix it with Sideswipe content? The answer is maybe. I streamed Rocket League for a year straight, and I only got up to like Champ 1. And let's be honest, like no one wants to watch a Diamond Champ player. So those stereotypes of people only playing Sideswipe because they're not good at Rocket League, that is true for me. I'm not good at Rocket League. I can't flip reset. I can barely do a ceiling shot, barely air roll. But basically, I want to stream what I can use for my YouTube channel. And if I can't use Rocket League for my YouTube channel, I typically won't stream that game because I film all my videos live because I'm so busy with school as well because I'm a mechanical engineering major. So it's hard to balance having fun with a game and also viewing it as a job, because at the end of the day, YouTube and streaming is my job, and right now Sideswipe is what is getting the views for me. And then the next question he asked is, will you change your streaming time? So if you guys don't know, I stream at 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. And I know for a lot of international viewers, whether you're EU or OCE, India, wherever you're from, it's very hard to catch a stream of mine. So over this next week, I'm actually on spring break from my college. So I will be able to go live earlier. And if you didn't see the video where I 1v1'd 100 people in Sideswipe, that was an 8-hour stream, and we started around 5 p.m. Eastern. So we were able to see a lot of new viewers come in because of the time change. It's definitely something I'm thinking about for sure. If you wouldn't mind, look up Eastern time zone and tell me around what time in Eastern would be perfect for you if I went live. So let's say 10 p.m. Eastern is like 5 p.m. whatever your time is, and that's like when you would like to watch a stream. Let me know down in the comments approximately what time do you want to watch a Twitch stream. And if you haven't checked me out, my link to my Twitch will be down below. Okay, next question. We have, who is your favorite music artist? My favorite music artist, my top 5 anyway, at least right now. This isn't all time. This is just in no particular order. We have Kai Dreams, love their music. Joji, Mac Miller, Khalid, and then we have Shady Moon and One and Only. If you haven't heard their music, it's more on the chill side. Next question is, what YouTuber or streamer would you want to collab with most? Probably... this one's hard, because I would love to collab with John Sandman or Musty, but I don't know if that's, like, reasonable. Like, I've tried to be like, yo, John, if you ever want to play Sideswipe, I'm down. Because he doesn't know who I am, but it's always like, yeah, dude, of course. And he's kind of brushing it off. But I respect it for at least giving an answer and not giving me false hope. But Musty, probably not achievable. And then the other one that you guys keep asking about is Stevie B. And that guy, he plays Sideswipe at the most random times. I don't know if you saw the video where I was facing against him, but we randomly queued at each other at like 4 a.m. So I don't know what he does in his personal life or why he is so busy, but I'm not able to get a hold of him. If he ever wants to reach out to me, I will be down to collab for sure. I don't know if he hit GC yet, but I can definitely make a video with him if he would like. Next question. Will you ever switch from controller to touch? The answer is no, but I play touch sort of already. Anytime I'm traveling, I'm not one of those cringy players that takes their controller with them. I have a really crappy wired controller from Walmart. It's like 20 bucks. So yeah, I don't plan on switching from controller to touch, but I'm not terrible on touch. Like, I got to Plat 3 back in, I want to say I played preseason and I got Plat on touch. So I'm not bad. Definitely not good though. Okay, this is probably the biggest question that everyone has on their mind. Do you think you'll ever get tired of Sideswipe? What do you think the devs should make it more interesting with? Ooh, let me tell you. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then I'm going to list off 20 things that devs could add to this game. Number 1, spectating to private matches. If you didn't know, tournaments happen, and they cannot spectate directly of the games that go on and have to watch a screen share. Add spectating. Number 2, mutators. If they add mutators to private matches, it gives us more content, more variety, overall better experience overall. Number 3, faster rotation of shops. No one wants to wait 30 days for an orange type S. Just that simple. Number 4, better items. We know that the Fennecs in the game, we know the Dracos are in the game, we know painted dueling dragons exist, and yet we do not have them. Number 5, a new mystery item. No one wants a boring old atomizer or werewolf. It's just as simple as that. The game has been out for 3 months. No one wants that. Number 6, a threes game mode, drop shot or rumble. No explanation needed. Number 7, custom training. Whether it's for shooting, whether it's for saving, we need different practice methods, because you just go into a game and you hope you do well. Number 8, I think this would be the biggest thing, but tournament game mode. If they added a tournament game mode, that would give us Twitch viewership, that would give us content, and it would be overall a great thing. Number 9, we have Twitch drops. As seen with the linking your Rocket League account to linking your Sideswipe account, we know that it would still be linked to your Twitch. So if they just wanted to add Twitch drops, I think that would be an easy way to get people to watch Sideswipe creators and get people involved. Number 10, in-app purchases. You guys might disagree with me on this, but I think in-app purchases would be a good thing. It would mean more content, more things to the shop. It would mean more items overall. It would be more content More content is good for Sideswipe. We do not have content. Let's be very clear. There's nothing going to be added for the next month. And I'm telling you right now, nothing for the next month. Number 11 is going to be creator codes. I know this is a big ask because we don't have in-app purchases yet, but if they were to add in-app purchases, creator codes would be amazing. It would give people incentive to not only stream and make content for the game, but it would also support them financially to be incentivized to play this mobile game and make the community grow. Because we're seeing a decline in player base, and we need to do something to change that. So going on to number 12 is going to be posting Sideswipe content on their main social media. On Psyonix, on Rocket League, it is all strictly the actual game. I know Sideswipe is different. I know Sideswipe has its own Twitter account, but it sucks. Just straight up, it sucks. If you didn't watch my last rant video, I went over that they didn't advertise their $13,000 tournament. $13,000 tournament that they provide the money for, mind you. They didn't advertise. How can you just throw money like that away? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, next up, I want an official Sideswipe stream. We have a Rocket League stream. I want a Sideswipe stream. I don't know how they would go about this because it is more casual and not as professional. But if they could manage to like maybe give creators the platform to stream on their account or something of that nature, I think it would be good for the community. Next up for number 14, I have banning Smurfs. This one's self-explanatory. It ruins the rank system. There are multiple people that I know that have multiple accounts on the leaderboard for GC. So it kind of ruins the whole experience of trying to get GC for yourself, and Smurfs are definitely known in the community, and yet they don't do anything about it. Number 15, we have the invite system. I think invite system, whether it's private matches or for just playing casual or comp, need a rework. The interface sucks. Half the time invites don't go through. Half the time you have to restart your game. All they would have to do is add a code to join private matches or to join lobbies, and it would overall be just as successful, if not better. Better challenges for number 16. This one's pretty obvious, but for the past month, we have not gotten a single cool thing from a challenge. We had that Fortnite thing, and then we had the WoW goal explosion, and yet now we just get XP and bronze presents. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Number 17, trading. I'm not going to elaborate too much on this, but I don't think trading will come. But it would add so much content to the game that it would be unreal if they were to manage to pull that off. For number 18, I'm going to have to say a casual MMR system update. What I mean by this is they made it so it's practically impossible for higher level people to find casual matches. Now, this kind of adds to the problem of smurfing because people just want to make new accounts and just play on them. But if they were to just add it so that any MMR could play any MMR, it would be so much of a better experience, in my opinion, that you would just be able to find a match. People aren't able to play. I have played on South American servers and OCE servers. There aren't singular matches. Singular matches. It takes them an hour to find games. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Make it so it's quicker, make it so it's better, and less laggy. Number 19, being transparent with updates. There's no news tab, there's no updates tab. Add that. Tell us what is to come. We do not know what to expect, therefore people are leaving this app. They have no reason to stay. What's the incentive? There is no incentive to stick with Sideswipe. It's crazy to say this, but they're giving more support to Rocket League, which gets barely any. And that's saying something. When Rocket League, a game that gets almost no support because they're working on Unreal Engine 5, is getting more than this mobile app that would take 2 seconds to update. That is saying something. And for our final and last point, number 20, get rid of volleyball. I don't like volleyball. I think it's bad. I'm sorry if you do enjoy it, but I think we're all over it by now. And it takes a half hour to find a game anyway, so who cares? Hopefully that helps. I know that's probably a little more deep and complex than you might have thought my answer was going to be. But yeah, there's so many things that they could add that they just haven't. And I hope, I'm praying that this next update brings us something amazing. I really do. Okay, next question. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but do you think Psyonix will add trading? Do you think that they will add in-app purchases to grow the community, and do you think this would help? Like I stated before, I do not think they will add trading. The reasoning is connectivity issues. When I think about trading, I think about the backlash that they're going to receive from people getting scammed and people having communication issues, whether it's losing your connection, whether it's some glitch because your iPhone isn't working. I think the fact that they support the Rocket League community trading so little is indicative of how they view trading coming out to a new platform and in Sideswipe. I think it's also very likely that if they were to add trading, nothing from the shop would be tradable. Because if so, we would have an influx of white octanes, white dominuses, crimson dominuses, all of these pretty good items that they just threw into the shop for no reason at all. Next question is, how long do you think you'll continue YouTube for? The straight up answer is, I don't think I ever will stop YouTube. But it comes to a point to be like, oh, will I be 50 years old and still making YouTube videos? Will I be 40 years old with kids and still making YouTube videos? Let me just say, for the foreseeable future, I will be making YouTube videos. Before YouTube, I was grinding on TikTok and on Twitch. That's how I kind of got my start. And I don't see myself giving up the grind of YouTube just yet. So the answer is never, pretty much. Next question. How can I get better at Sideswipe? I'm Diamond 1 and I'm trying to reach GC. And then I said, at Diamond level, it's about patience and consistency. I know GCs that don't stall or gold shot, so don't just practice those. If you're trying to reach GC in 2s, I have a Discord server where we can find you a partner and get you duoed up with. Solo queuing is terrible, but if you do solo queue, make sure you pay attention to when your teammate has boost, has a flip, and when they are not back to save it. I plan on making a full GC guide at some point, so stay tuned for that. Next question is, what controller do you use for Sideswipe? I use a Power A wired controller. It's like 25 bucks from Walmart. The reason I use this is because the micro USB port on here broke and I use BlueStacks, so I need a wired connection. So I went ahead and bought a cheap one here. Also, I'm supposed to get a controller sponsor, so I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on a new one just to have it be replaced by my sponsorship that's coming or should be coming. So next question, how did you grow on YouTube like you did so fast? And I wrote out a whole response to this, so I'm going to go ahead and read it word for word. So I was already established in the Rocket League scene as a trader and content creator. On TikTok, I was known as the trade up guy, and I spent thousands of credits to do trade ups and get my reactions and post them on TikTok. Those got millions of views, and I got like 50K before Sideswipe came out. I was known as the viewer tournament guy and giveaway guy on Twitch, and I hosted like 5 tournaments a day and gave away like over 300,000 credits. So even though it feels like I blew up out of nowhere, I did have Twitch and TikTok already established for me. So it gave me a really big advantage when I made my BlueStacks tutorial. So when I made the BlueStacks tutorial, I had big content creators use it and promote it because they kind of knew who I was. And it gave me a big algorithm boost. So huge shout out to like John Sandman, Striped, SSL Stone. And if you use my BlueStacks tutorial in the early days, thank you. Much love. But yeah, this put me in the algorithm, and I started uploading highlights and crate openings. And then this is where it really took a turn. We asked Coral Coke to play together, and then he was down. So he filmed a Road to GC with me, and we got him Diamond in Season 1, I think it was. It was either Season 1 or Preseason, one of the two. And that video has like 70,000 views on his channel. And it got me so much traction, I would have never imagined so. Even though we barely knew each other, it still is like his third most viewed video. And somehow it gave me a lot of outside pass through and gave me a insane boost on Twitch and on YouTube. So thank you to Coral for that. And then one final shout out to Zenik. Zenik definitely plugged my channel when he looked at the unreleased items video that I did a while back. And yeah, I definitely didn't do it alone. A lot of people have help, and if you ever need help, reach out to somebody. Don't be afraid to reach out, but you have to do it in the right way. Reaching out to a bigger creator, 100 times your size, 1,000 times your size, and saying, can I have a shout out, will do nothing. Come up with an idea. Come up with something that will make you stand out. Why would someone watch you instead of John Sandman? Why would someone watch you instead of Baby Yoda? Why would someone watch you instead of Stevie B? There is where you need to start. A great example is Beeps. Beeps took it upon himself to put quality over quantity. I'm the opposite. I put out whatever I want from my stream. I push it, I push it, I push it. He takes countless hours of editing and thumbnails to put out good content that is well edited and cut down nicely. He stands out. When I see people's YouTube channels and streams, they don't have a face cam. They don't have a nice mic. They don't have good concepts. There's no beginning and end to the video. Think about what makes you be different than everyone else in the category. And if you want to be like someone, make sure you're copying them damn well. Because otherwise, it's going to look like lackluster content, you're not involved, and you're not passionate. So if you are into what you're doing and you want it to happen, be different. Be different. Okay, next question. Did you have any jobs before you started Sideswipe? And do you play any other games? So yeah, I was a ski instructor in high school. I also worked at Panera Bread in high school. Once I graduated high school, I went on to college. I worked at Macy's as a customer service rep. I then worked at my university as being a crew member. We like set up stage equipment and all the like conferences or shows that we would hold on campus. And then I had an engineering internship this past summer with a locomotive company locally. And then finally, obviously, I'm a content creator now. And do I play any other games? I play Valorant off stream mostly. And then anything besides that is just like Rocket League. Very, very casual. I played Minecraft for a bit and then that phased out. Okay, next question. What is your real name? What was your first game? And then do your parents support YouTube? My name is Luke. My first video game was an old plug-and-play system. I don't know if you guys remember those. With the big TVs, you would just plug in, and then you would have like the joystick and buttons. And my first one was an Atari, one of those. But I mostly remember growing up with the DS and Game Boy and playing Pokemon. Pokemon was a big thing for me growing up. So definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Do I watch any other Sideswipe creators? So in no particular order, these are my favorite creators. We're gonna start out with YouTubers. We have Coral Coke, Beeps, Stevie B, and then Axie. If you count people that also do Rocket League, I'm going to say Striped, John Salmon, and Musty. Even though they're bigger, definitely check them out if you haven't. And then streamers, definitely check out Richie. Richie's the GOAT. Absorbix, that guy is never not live. Absorbix is amazing. Amir has recently been getting further and further away from Sideswipe, but he is really good at the game if you want to see high-level gameplay. And then when they do stream, I like Dave. Dave is really cool. Moo's really cool as well. And then Blossom. They are all great streamers. Next question is, do you enjoy Sideswipe a lot? I enjoy Sideswipe, but it definitely gets tough when people say it's dying and everyone's moving away from it, and all roads lead to it going down. And I'm trying my hardest for it to go up. And the fact that I'm still getting views definitely helps, don't get me wrong. But if I see a complete decrease in viewership, you gotta jump ship at some point, right? So next question is, can we team up? Help me learn to become better at Sideswipe, because I'm silver and I've been playing for a month. I haven't done a coaching video yet. I plan to coach my viewers at some point, but I do play with all my viewers on my Twitch stream. Like I said, the link to that will be down below. It's just BabyYoda_TV on Twitch as well. When did I start playing Sideswipe? I started playing Sideswipe in preseason, and I reached Diamond. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? And my answer is my metabolism. So I have a really, really bad metabolism, meaning if I eat something, I have to really be careful of how much I eat of it, because I gain weight very quickly, and it's hard for me to lose it. I used to be really insecure about my nose and other facial features, but as I've started to grow and get older, I kind of have become accommodated with how I look, and comments like that really don't get to me anymore. So yeah, if you're insecure about how you look, whether it's your face, whether it's your body, just be confident, and just know that people don't actually care. They're just trying to get under your skin. The next question is, are you ever going to vlog? And the answer is probably not. I don't live an exciting life. I wake up, I do schoolwork, I eat, I stream, and then I go to bed. And I repeat that process pretty much every single day. I know it seems lame and boring, but that's what I enjoy. Like, I enjoy the grind of content creation. I enjoy talking to you guys. I want to grow with the community, and I want the community to grow, and I think I can make it happen, so I will never quit. But is it fun in a vlog format? Not really. You would just see like 2 minutes, and then you would see me go live, and then that would be the end of the video. But I will say, I'm going to Los Angeles for the Rocket League LAN tournament. So if you're going to be there, definitely come say hi. We'll take a picture. If you want my autograph, I've never had to sign anything or take a picture. But if you would like to do that, I will be there. All right, next question. How old are you? I am 20, and I will be 21 on April 19th. Question after that is hoops or volleyball? And my answer is hoops, and it's not even close. Volleyball is terrible. It's glitchy, it's laggy, it's jank. I don't like it. Next question, what is your favorite animal and least favorite animal? My favorites are definitely red pandas and otters. They are amazing. I love all animals though, so it's kind of hard for me to pick out one that I don't like. But if I had to choose one, definitely hairless cats. Hairless cats are gross, and they look like, I don't know, demons, I guess. They don't look good. Hairless cats are weird. Next question, do you watch anime? So this is kind of a weird answer, but if you count Pokemon as an anime, I watched Pokemon all the way up until high school, so I watched it through middle school, and Pokemon was a huge part of my life. I pretty much always have loved Pokemon. I still buy Pokemon cards to this day. We got some cool ones here. But yeah, if Pokemon counts, then yeah, I have watched anime. And then recently, actually, I watched my first quote-unquote real anime. I started watching Demon Slayer, and it's actually super good. I actually really like it a lot. Next question, do you have a girlfriend? In short answer, no. I was in a 2-year relationship, but we broke up about 2 months ago, and I ended things with her because I felt like we were at like different points in our lives. The way we met was actually on Tinder, and we went to the same college for those 2 years that we were together. And she found a job after she graduated college in a different state. And long distance is very, very hard. It's terribly hard, especially when my love language is like physical touch and I need someone by me. That it's so hard to mentally have to go through that. And this is very serious, but I struggle heavily with depression. If you care to see, these are my antidepressants right here. So it's an ongoing struggle, but I felt like it was a chore to be in a relationship. And what I mean by that is when you don't care and love yourself, it is extremely hard to care for another person and love them sufficiently. So that's why I ended it 2 months ago. Now I will say she was my best friend and like my only friend for those 2 years, and I wouldn't take anything back. And if you're watching, I do wish you the best. And for the longest time, she was the reason I was happy. So thank you if you're watching. For our last question, we have Amy, who asks, why did you start creating content? The answer is I had the money to afford a PC. I'm not saying you can't stream from your mobile phone or stream from a Chromebook or a laptop, but let's be honest. The most successful streamers have nice setups, and they have a decent enough setup to where you can stream at a decent quality. So I bought a PC. It was over 2020 when I got a stimulus check from the US government. And then on Black Friday, I was able to afford a pre-built that came with a Ryzen 9, a 3070, 32 gigs of RAM, and 1 terabyte SSD. And if you know the price market right now, it should not be in my price range. I was able to get that PC for $1,400, and immediately I realized that the performance was insanely better than what I had experienced on Xbox. So I immediately tried out Rocket League. I fell back in love with the game, and this was when free-to-play hit. So free-to-play came out, and I saw the boom in viewership on Twitch, and I wanted to see if I could start a community for myself. So I started streaming. I had a huge inventory because I was a Rocket League trader, as I mentioned earlier. I had about 200,000 credits worth of inventory, and I started doing viewer tournaments and giving away prizes for the winners. So essentially, I had people come back to either win a tournament or say hi to me, and slowly but surely, I gained traction. Looking at my stats, when I started in December, I streamed for 1,700 hours this past year. 1,700 from December 31st of 2020 to December 31st of 2021. I streamed 1,700 hours. Now, did I have constant growth? Yes. Was I encouraged by the numbers? Yes. But I did it because I loved it. And that's why you should too. If you're seeing my growth and you're seeing how someone can be successful on a platform like Twitch or on YouTube, the answer is it's not easy. Like, it's not easy. There's no one way to do it. But as long as you are loving what you are doing and you enjoy the grind, then you can become I wouldn't say popular, but you can become a successful creator. Whatever success is to you, just set a goal as long as you are slowly achieving it and you see yourself improving on what you're doing, I think that's the most important part. And obviously, I try to keep it humble around here, but over this past month on YouTube, we've gained 4,000 subs. This past month on Twitch, we gained like 5,000 followers. And I still do it because I love it. I only started making money recently. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. Let's be honest, no one knows who I am. It's about bringing content and making people's day. That's what matters to me. In a weird way, as long as I make you happy, I am also, in turn, making myself happier. And I know that sounds cringy, and for anyone out there struggling to gain traction on another platform, let this be a public service announcement. Do it because you love it and not because you want to be rich. I guess that's a good word. Successful. Just do it because you want to play video games or make content anyway and put it on a platform for others to enjoy. And if they do, then amazing. If they don't, it's all right, because you're just playing video games. I know this was more of a rant-styled video than I had anticipated, but hopefully you are still enjoying my content. Hopefully you are enjoying being a part of this community, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.